I had a fan come to me recently saying, Dead Metal, I have found it. I have found the game that is going to save gaming single-handedly. I am in full agreement with you. 99% of the trash that modern publishers shovel out are uninspired, uncreative, unoriginal cash grabs designed for one purpose and one purpose only. Meant to hook you with an initial now $70 price point and then worm as many nickels and dimes out of your wallet and credit card balance via microtransactions, skins, downloadable content, and a bunch of other garbage that we do not need as possible. And he was absolutely correct. And I was in full agreement with this young man until the next sentence came out of his mouth. Dead Metal, the game that is going to save gaming. Dead Metal, the game, the one game that I am paying full price for this year. Dead Metal, what I believe to be the true savior of modern video gaming that will reclaim the heights that gaming once ascended to 20 years ago, is Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And I stood there for a moment, and then this happened. Shit. Oh, I can't. Yo, you can't write this shit with these Nintendards, man. You fucking can't. I swear to God, they have an exclusive game release pretty much every month. And then the month that follows, the game from the previous month fades into utter obscurity and obsolescence. It's planned. It's like Apple does with the iPhones. If you buy an iPhone, you're a complete goddamn idiot. But that aside, that's the topic for another video. Android for life. Listen here. When was the last time you heard somebody talk about Kirby and the Forgotten Land? That game only came out a couple months ago. You don't hear about it anymore. You want to know why? You want to know why you don't hear about it anymore? Because Nintendo never gave a shit about Kirby. You think they were expecting Kirby to do record numbers? You think they were expecting Kirby to be the next big game? Well, spoilers, it wasn't the next big game. It didn't do big numbers. They shat that thing out because they had absolutely nothing else to release. And they know that Kirby fans, aka fans of a little pink piece of chewed up bubblegum, are complete low IQ apes, bro. Knuckle dragging apes at that with dust for brains. When was the last time you heard someone talk about the Mario Kart 8 DLC? You don't hear about it anymore because they gave us, 38 new tracks, and 37 of them were absolutely god-awful, and one of them was so horrible that if you mention it to me, I'm immediately banning you in my live stream chat. Well, guess what? That just happened with Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. 3 Hopes for what? What are we hoping for at this point for Nintendo to actually release a relevant game in the year 2022? Not gonna happen. We all know it's not gonna happen. You Nintendrones just won't accept reality. Your system's dead. All right? Your system's absolutely dead in the water. Doesn't hold a candle to my beautiful, my gorgeous, my sleek, my black, ebony looking good, naked in my living room Series X. Oh my God, every morning I wake up, I walk right into my living room naked. Of course, if you don't sleep naked, you're not part of the master race. I kneel at the altar that I created for my Xbox Series X, and I rub not one, I rub not two, but I rub 3 out in honor of the glory Microsoft has bestowed upon us. And you are absolutely kidding yourself if you think I'm jacking off to my Nintendo Switch. My Nintendo Switch is in the basement, buried in a deep, dark, damp corner, cobwebs all over it because there hasn't been a relevant game that came out for the Nintendo Switch since Breath of the Wild. Don't at me, Nintendo fanboys. You know it's true. You know it's true. This fucking company who believes that they have balls big enough to charge $60 for fucking C and D rate characters like Captain Toad and Kirby. Kirby worth $60. Goddamn insulting. It's a giant middle finger to the gamer, and I'm not gonna put up with it anymore. Fire Emblem Warriors is what Fire Emblem has always been. Always, whether we're talking about 3 Houses or all those trash ones on the 3DS, it's garbage. Downright fucking garbage. And if you're going to pay your hard-earned dollar that you earned breaking your back working for a company and a job you hate just to play this trash, I have absolutely no sympathy for you. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes does not actually give you 3 hopes. It gives you 3 reasons not to purchase this travesty of a game. Number 1, it's Fire Emblem. You don't want to be associated with that social outcast modern perversion known as Fire Emblem because it's anime-style garbage. And if you associate with anime, oh my god. First off, you never leave your house, so you don't have to worry about actually entertaining this public perception, but trust me, outside of your little subreddits where you guys jerk off to big-titted anime girls and pretend like your lives actually matter, out in the real world, we are laughing our fucking ass off at you watching this shitty Japanese animation, bro. It's embarrassing. Second reason that you should not purchase Fire Emblem 3 Hopes is because the game has a history of being released by a company who doesn't give a shit about you, aka Nintendo, aka the company who's charging you $60, I said, what? $60 to play N64 games via emulation when Microsoft allows you to take your old discs, pop them into your Series X and play them for 3. And then number 3, the third reason, the most important reason not to purchase Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes is because Big Daddy Dead said so.